Hello and welcome to another video on chemistry. I'm Preetinder Kaur for Perfect Scores, and in this video we are going to discuss a few common conversions that you should be aware of and how to work with exponential notation. How do you multiply, add, subtract and divide? So beginning with units, you may not be asked to remember all of them. You can be given these in the exam itself, but you should still know some conversions from the metric to the English system. So the metric system 2.54 centimeters are equivalent to 1 inch of the English system. 1 meter through this same relationship is equivalent to 39.37 inches. So you can assume it to be approximately 40 inches for calculation purposes. Then let's look at weight. 28.35 grams is equal to 1 ounce, and by that same relationship 54 grams, or almost, let's call it almost half a kilo, is equal to 1 pound. Again, mass. So basically 1 kilogram is equal to 2.2 pounds. And let's come to volumes now. 0.946, which is almost 1 liter, is equal to 1 quart. And if you convert it the other way around, 1 liter will be equal to 1.06 quart. So those are some values. You should just know the approximate values of these conversions. Let's move ahead to the exponential notation. So the basic of exponential notation is quite easy. So let's say if you have a big number, let's say 1 followed by 5 zeros, you can actually represent it as 10 raised to the power 5, which basically means that you are multiplying 10 with itself 5 times, and that's how you get the value of 100,000. Similarly, let's say if you have a fraction whose denominator is 1 followed by 5 zeros, you can represent it as this, and then you can multiply it 5 times in this format so that you can get back the original value, which is 1 divided by 1 followed by 5 zeros. Or you can say 10 raised to the power minus 5 as well. Because let's say if I say 10 raised to the power minus 2, it basically means 1 divided by 10 raised to the power plus 2. So if you change from numerator to denominator, the signs also get changed from positive to negative. So if this is equal to this, similarly, if you have a quantity like this, it is also equal to 10 raised to the power minus 3. And let's talk about simple multiplication and divisions now. So let's suppose you have 10 raised to the power 5 divided by 10 raised to the power 4. You're actually dividing this by this. So if you cancel out the number of zeros, you're left with 1. So that shows you just have to look at the difference between them. So this becomes 10. So similarly, 10 raised to the power 11 divided by 10 raised to the power 2 will become equal to 10 raised to the power 9. So that's what happens when you divide. What about multiplication? 10 raised to the power 4 into 10 raised to the power 4, 10 raised to the power 5 into 10 raised to the power 4. You will basically add them. So the answer will be 10 raised to the power 9. So just keep working on these examples so you have a better idea. But now let's do a few sample questions and see how do you actually use notation in your questions. So let's try multiplication. Let's say the numbers are 5.1 into 10 raised to the power minus 6 multiplied by 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 3. So all the ones that are in negative, they will go in the denominator. So you're basically left with 5.1 into 2 divided by 10 raised to the power 6 into 10 raised to the power 3. And these two will get added, so you're basically left with 5.1 into 2 divided by 10 raised to the power 9, which is 10.2 into 10 raised to the power 9. Or if you want to shift the decimal to the left, you just need to add 110 so that the net becomes minus 8. So that is how you multiply. Let's have a look at how do we divide. So let's say you have 1.5 into 10 raised to the power 3 divided by 5 into 10 raised to the power minus 2. So that means it's 1.5 into 10 raised to the power 3 divided by 5 into 10 raised to the power minus 2. Because it carries a negative sign, this can go up. So it becomes like this. And you can actually add these. So you're left with 0.3 into 10 raised to the power 5. Or if you want to shift the decimal to the left, you add, or you want to shift the decimal to the right side, so you subtract 110, which is this. So this becomes your answer. Now let's try one with addition. So let's say you have 4.2 into 10 raised to the power 4 plus 7.9 into 10 raised to the power 3. Now for addition and subtraction, it's very important that these quantities are similar. So you either change the first one or you change the second one. Let's suppose I change the second one. So I get this plus 0.79. So I've shifted the decimal one place to the left. So that means I have 110 added. So these two values are same, so you can take them out common. So this becomes 4.99 into 10 raised to the power 4. Because these are common, you don't have to add them. You just have to add these numbers. So you can round it off and say that it's 5.0 into 10 raised to the power 4. That's how you add. And then let's also try a little question on subtraction. So let me try it over here. Let's say the number is 6.02 into 10 raised to the power minus 3. From this, you subtract 2.41 into 10 raised to the power minus 4. Again, you need to convert this and this into the same base. So let's say we stick with 10 raised to the power minus 3. This becomes 6.02 into 10 raised to the power minus 3 minus 0.241. So you shifted the decimal to one place to the left. So you added another 10. So the net result is minus 3 now. That means you take the minus 3 common. And now you just need to subtract 0.241 from 6.02. And the value that you get is going to be 5.779 into 10 raised to the power minus 3, which is almost equal to 5.8 into 10 raised to the power minus 3. So that is exponential notation. And that is all that we will be covering in this video. Be sure to practice lots of these questions, and we'll also be doing a video that will contain some practice questions. So thank you so much for watching this video.